to the sister show. My name is Juka Cisse, and we're super excited that you're back here with us on our platform. Of course, if you don't know, this is a platform where we have honest conversations to inspire and empower pretty much everyone. We also bring you burning topics that hits home. So stick around. This is going to be a packed and fun hour, but also very, very inspiring hour. Of course, we have the amazing Eric here, and you will hear his story later. The topic of conversation today is going to be the disabilities that people use as an ability to inspire, and hopefully their stories will certainly inspire you. We also are going to have hot soup conversation, so stick around for that. And of course, we also have our new segment called the LOL or Fun Moment. On the top, we will start with a game. So let's say hello to my sisters and the amazing Eric. Hello, guys.
Hello.
But of course, before we start with the game, we want to introduce Eric to you all as our new friend. And Eric, why don't you introduce yourself to our audience? Tell them who you are and what you do before we start the game.
Yes. Hello. I'm Eric Patrick Thomas. And you can also call me Mr. Inspire. But I also like Eric the Amazing. I own a business called Easy Awareness by Design. I have a brand called Inspire. I am an advocate for people with disabilities. I'm a community mentor, volunteer. I'm a hip hop artist. I have a lot of different things that I work on. Sometimes I reveal it, sometimes I don't.
I like that, Eric.
I'm just excited to be here. I'll be glad that you get to hear my story and my journey and the challenges and everything else that's came out of it.
For that, we truly appreciate you being here. We're super honored that you're blessing us today with your presence. And of course, like you said, hopefully, and I know for sure you'll inspire a lot of people watching, because you've certainly inspired us, the sisters. We're going to start this game. As I mentioned, this is the game that we call our LOL moments and fun moments on this show. And of course, Olay is the mastermind behind all these games that we play. So we give her credit. But if you're sitting and watching and wondering where Dr. Moms is, and Amy, they will join us on the next show. Dr. Moms worked all night, so we give her leave of absence, and Amy also is engaged in something. But they'll be back here, of course, on our next show. So Olay, take it away. Tell us what game we are playing today.
As you said, I'm the game expert. Today we have a game called Lie, Truth. And the way the game is going to work is each one of us is going to provide 3 things. 2 of them are going to not be true, and the last one is what's the truth. So we're going to have the sisters and Eric guessing which one is the truth, and that's how we're going to play this game.
Thank you, Olay, for that. Of course, we're going to see who's going to win. I think I'm going to win this one, but we'll see. Hopefully you all are playing along and writing these answers before we say them out loud. We'll start with Eric first. Eric, do you want to play first? Let's see. Eric, go for it.
I'm put on the spot. I guess I'll play it first. Back in about 2002, there was a paraplegics in Grand Rapids, and they do skydiving. So it's like accessible skydiving. So I did that. June 2015, I got on a plane in Detroit, and then I headed to LA. Then I was the guest of honor on the set of Shark Tank. And then the other time, I went on a date. We went to Applebee's. We didn't have nothing in common. There was no chemistry. Just us eating a lot of food. That was our common
That's great. So we have those 3 for Eric. So Jay, you want to do the first guess?
I think number 2 is correct. Number 1 and number 3 are false.
I'm going to go with that too. I think Shark Tank is correct, which is number 2. Number 1 and 3 are made up.
And now I'm confused. I want to do 2, but then I'm like, should I do 1, Eric? Should I do 1, Eric?
Yeah, go ahead and do 1.
What's the lead? Don't follow them. Be a leader.
I'll take 1.
The answer, the truth is 2.
Oh!
Yes. I knew it. Eric is excellent.
Thank you, Eric. Well, I still love you, Eric, even though you kind of like tricked me there. Okay.
I'm not such a good storyteller as Eric. All right. So for me, my 3s are, I have run a marathon before. I practice. Why are you guys? Oh my God. Okay, whatever. You guys are going to be shocked. Number 2 is I do practice spirituality, like meditation, affirmation. And the last one is I have been to Niagara Falls.
I know number 2 is correct.
Number 2, Eric, what
number
do you say?
1, hell to the no. If you run a marathon, I'll be skydiving, okay?
The truth, number 2 and 1 and 3 is lies.
What? Come on, Eric. You don't believe I ran the marathon?
No.
I say number 2 too. Olay, you are not good at this. Okay, go ahead. What's the answer, Olay?
All right, the truth is number 2, but you guys are gonna be surprised because I'm gonna run a marathon
Yes.
and I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so Dr. J, why don't you go ahead and do this one, and I'll go with mine last.
Number 1, I went to a restaurant and they were serving alligators, frogs, and chicken. And my choice was the alligators and the frogs. I went out one day and I saw this guy and we had a one-night stand. Number 3, why are you guys laughing?
Whatever.
Number 3, so I went to work one day and there was this guy that I met on the road and he wanted me to give him a ride, and I gave him a ride and took him to another hospital instead of going to work.
Number 2 is certainly fake. Lies you tell. Because Jay is not going on a one-night stand with anybody. Just saying. Now if that was Amy, I might be like, okay, I don't know. She's gonna kill me. She's not here. Don't tell her if you're watching. So number 1, I think it's true, and number 3, not. Number 1, you would eat. I could see you eating frogs, snakes, and everything else.
Yeah, definitely number 2 is the lie of the year. There's no way that is even remotely possible. But I think I'll go with number 1 because Jay literally will eat anything.
Yeah, so first one's truth, so last 2 are lies.
Oh, you guys are so good.
I've been pulled over 4 times by the police this year. I've ate a little bit of snake, and I walked 15 miles before. Which one is true?
The first one's truth and the last 2 are lies.
I'll say the last one is truth and the first 2 are lie.
Yeah, last one is true. First 2 are lies.
No, I've been pulled over by police 4 times this year.
Oh, then Eric has it correct.
Yay!
Wow.
You got it right.
And we thought he was cheating. He was just that great.
I've been pulled over 4 times, but it wasn't anything bad. The 2 were for tickets, right? I did something I wasn't supposed to do. And one of them was for a license plate, because obviously right now the coronavirus, you can't change your license plate. And the last one, he pulled me over for no reason. He just wanted
Because
to
he had
give
too
me.
much makeup.
No! I'll tell you what it is.
So Eric,
What
why
color-
do you think they pulled her over, Eric?
What color is your car?
My car color is white. Should I change that?
No,
No.
red is usually the dangerous color.
Red is usually
No, the last one, the cop was just flirting with me.
Well, right, that's what I'm saying.
I
You
said
can
she
put
had
your
too much
finger.
makeup.
That's what I'm saying.
But guess what happened? So I was like, I gotta give him my number. It's a cop. So I gave him my number. Then he texted me the next day, and then I text him back, and then he goes, "What's your situation? I have a boyfriend." I was like, "What's yours?" He goes, "I'm married." I was like,
You should have given him a ticket.
Olay in LA.
so on that note, let's move on to the next one and see if we can get these right with Eric.
I once ate 20 pieces of pizza. These are good sized pizzas. And then, so the second one,
Eric is so tricky.
Yeah.
oh,
He's trying to trick us.
went to Disneyland about 11 years ago. I rode all the rides that were accessible. This is number 3. I once had you ever heard of guinea hens?
No.
They eat ticks. I once had some of them on our property.
Yeah, I think number 2 is correct. Number 1 and number 3 are false.
I agree with Jay. I think number 2 is truth. Number 1 and 3 are lie.
Stop agreeing with me. Why don't you agree with yourself?
He cannot eat 20 pieces of pizza. I don't think so. I think
He's
that's
a man. You never know.
I would go with number 3. I almost wanted to go with number 2, but I don't want to. He told Eric, should I do number 3 again?
Yeah, but I tricked you before. So if I tell you to go number 3, won't I trick you again?
Okay, let me go with number 3.
So you don't think that I'm not tricking you?
Oh my God. So I'm going to lose. I'm going to be on the bottom of this game if I lose this one.
You've already lost 1.
Hold on. No, I'm not going to go with 1. 1, he ate 20 pieces of pizza. I don't think he can do that. But number 3. Okay.
Anybody want to change their answer? Is that it? That's it? So, that's it?
I'm sticking with mine.
Okay.
No, give us the lies first.
Okay. Dr. J, Disneyland is a lie. And 3 is a lie.
You ate 20 pieces of pizza.
Yep. East Lansing Pizza Factory.
Eric is too good. I don't know how to do a story.
I have done bungee jumping before. I have done snorkeling before. I have skydived before. Those are my 3. So which one?
What? I think snorkeling is safer here. Olay is not going to bungee jump. Olay is not going to skydive. I'll go with snorkeling. Guys, comment below. Make sure you get it right too, if you know Olay well.
You'll be surprised.
Number 1 is a lie. Number 3 is a lie. Number 2 is correct.
Maybe the last 2 are lies.
Eric, let me tell you a hint about her. She is not the most active person in this world. Like, she is not athletic. So, Eric, because I want you to win this game. So go for it, Eric.
Snorkeling's the truth. And the rest are lies.
Well, the correct answer is all of you guys are right. Snorkeling.
Olay is on the bottom of this game technically because everything she's told us, we've all got it right? So I'm leading Olay. I'm on top of Olay.
Just because you guys know me too much does not mean that.
Not because we know you too much. It's just because you don't know how to set questions. Sorry.
No, it's because you guys know me too much.
Okay, I was swimming and I almost drowned 2 weeks ago. Number 2, I ate so much cheesecake I started puking 3 days ago. Number 3,
I just told 2 lies.
no.
And that's the truth.
No. Number 3, I took my daughter to the volleyball game last Saturday. They won their game.
Number 3 is the truth.
I'm going to go with that too.
I want to go with number 3, but I feel like it's too easy. Like
I don't even think she eats cheesecake.
Number 1 was she was swimming and she almost drowned. But I don't know where she would go swimming in this pandemic. Maybe in a pool. I'm going to go with number 2. Because I just feel like number 3 is just too easy.
Play 1.
What? You ate cheesecake until you almost puked?
Yeah, I love cheesecake, but I can't handle sweet stuff. So I ate some cheesecake and I was so nauseated.
Yeah, are you sure?
You guys are a loser.
Wow.
Okay.
Sanya will tell you. Okay, Sanya on the show that's always watching, she will tell you. She used to make me cheesecake because her husband is a great cook. No, she would get this answer. Watch.
Yes. Number 1, I was in a plane once and we had to revert back to where we started off with because there were some issues with that takeoff. Number 2, I slept in my car for the whole night inside a garage once. And maybe twice. And number 3 is I have bungee jumped before. Which one is the truth?
Number 1 is true. Number 2, 3, lie.
Wait, number 2 is truth and the other 1 and 3 is lie.
Number 2 is correct. Number 1 is a lie. Number 3 is a lie.
The answer is number 2. I slept in my car because I locked out of my house.
And you know how I know that was the truth? Because you correct yourself and say, no, actually I did it twice. I'm like, that was so dumb. Like,
So Eric is the winner though of this game because he's got all the answers correct. Eric, you're good.
Yeah, you got that one right. You left your car with a total stranger one time when you were about to miss your flight.
I said, what happened? Why did you leave your car with a stranger?
So I was going to Vegas and I was late and I was trying to figure out the parking situation for my car to leave it behind and I couldn't quite figure it out. So, and I didn't want to be late. And so there was a valet guy. So I just saw him and he was like, what's going on? I explained to him because I was like in distress. I was like, here's my car key, park it. And I was like, I'll take a picture of your ID. And then when I come back to LA, I'll just call you and we meet up and I take the car back. So he took the car to his house. He packed it there. And then when I came back to LA, I called him and we meet up and I got my car back.
Yeah, she left it there. And then she was like, Olay, like I was missing my flight. So I just left my car with this guy and just give him the key. I was like,
Wait, how do you know it wasn't a fake ID?
Well, thank you.
I took a picture of it.
Did you go on a date afterwards?
No, he was hoping maybe. He was just so helpful.
I'm sure he went on a date with the car.
He used the car to probably go on a date. Anyways, so that was fun, guys. Hopefully you all are having fun and playing along. Continue to play along. And